Pope Francis reshaped the Catholic Church with his humility, progressive reforms, and global outreach, becoming a beloved figure worldwide. From a Buenos Aires upbringing to the Vatican's highest office, he amassed personal assets like a modest net worth, a simple residence, and a practical vehicle collection. In this video, we'll dive into Pope Francis's life, career, cultural impact, personal journey, and net worth and lifestyle. Support the channel by liking, sharing with friends, and subscribing for more inspiring stories. About Pope Francis, early life and education. Pope Francis, born Jorge Mario Bergoglio on December 17, 1936, in Buenos Aires, Argentina, grew up in a working-class Italian-Argentine family as the eldest of 5 kids. His father, Mario, was an accountant, and his mother, Regina, a housewife. He attended a technical school, earning a chemical technician diploma, and worked briefly in a lab before joining the Jesuit novitiate in 1958, setting the stage for his spiritual journey. About Pope Francis's health. Francis used a wheelchair since 2022 due to knee pain and sciatica, battling chronic lung issues from an early lung excision. In the 2020s, he faced influenza, bronchitis, a 2023 hernia surgery, and 2025 pneumonia with kidney failure, requiring mechanical ventilation as his health declined critically. About Pope Francis's personal life and death. Pope Francis, the 266th Pope and first from the Americas, ordained in 1969, never married, dedicating his life to the Church after a near-fatal lung infection. Known for humility, he lived in Casa Santa Marta, staying close with siblings. He passed away at 88 on April 21, 2025, in Vatican City from pneumonia and kidney failure, leaving a profound spiritual legacy for millions. About Pope Francis' lifestyle, properties, vehicles, and net worth. Pope Francis's net worth was estimated at $100 million by Celebrity Net Worth in 2025, a figure reflecting his vow of poverty, though some sources like IB Times UK suggested $2,500, possibly accounting for Vatican stipends. His wealth stemmed from book sales like Let Us Dream and donations he redirected to charity, emphasizing his frugal lifestyle. His primary residence, Casa Santa Marta in Vatican City, was a modest 2-room suite with a simple bedroom, a small study, with wooden furniture, a desk for writing, a bookshelf filled with theology texts, and a private chapel for daily prayer, reflecting his rejection of papal luxury. He also used the Castel Gandolfo summer residence, a historic villa with 135 acres, featuring a Baroque palace with frescoed ceilings, sprawling gardens with olive groves, a private observatory, and a farm producing olive oil, often hosting retreats for reflection. His vehicle collection prioritized practicality, a 2019 Ford Focus with beige cloth seats, a manual gear shift, and a 1.0-litre engine for Vatican errands, a 2015 Renault 4, a gift from an Italian priest, with a boxy frame, grey interior, and a 34-horsepower engine, used for symbolic humility, and a 2023 Fiat 500e electric car with a minimalist cabin, white upholstery, and a 199-mile range, aligning with his environmental advocacy. For travel, he used Alitalia's Airbus A330, dubbed Shepherd 1, with a standard business class seat, a small desk, and a window view, ensuring modest papal journeys. About Pope Francis' faith. Raised in a devout Catholic family, Francis deepened his Jesuit spirituality through selfless service and global ministry. His papacy emphasized mercy, interfaith dialogue, and care for the marginalized, often challenging conservative traditionalists within the Vatican and worldwide. About Pope Francis' early career. Jorge worked as a chemical technician and bar bouncer before joining the Jesuits in 1958. Ordained in 1969, he taught theology, became a Jesuit provincial by 1973, and served as auxiliary bishop of Buenos Aires in 1992, mentoring future leaders. About Pope Francis's rise to fame. As Archbishop of Buenos Aires in 1998, Francis lived simply, using public transport. His 2007 Aparecida document gained global praise. Elected Pope in 2013, He became the first Jesuit and Latin American pontiff, captivating millions with his humility and vision. About Pope Francis's career peak. Francis's papacy peaked in the 2010s with Laudato Si in 2015, addressing climate change and social justice. His 2019 Abu Dhabi visit, the first to the Arabian Peninsula, celebrated Mass for 180,000, promoting interfaith unity, hope, and coexistence. About Pope Francis's later career. Despite health struggles in 2025, Francis visited Indonesia in 2024 for interfaith dialogue, signing the joint declaration of Istiqlal. He advocated for migrants, prisoners, and peace from his hospital bed, continuing his mission with unwavering dedication. About Pope Francis' business ventures. Francis authored books like Let Us Dream, donating royalties to charity. He founded Scholas Ocorrentes, an educational initiative. Andre directed Vatican funds to support the poor, youth, and environmental causes, prioritizing global action over personal gain. About Pope Francis awards and achievements. Francis earned the 2016 Charlemagne Prize, a 2014 Nobel Peace Prize nomination times 2013 Person of the Year, and canonized over 900 saints. About Pope Francis' public image. Francis was a humble, progressive pope, criticized by traditionalist foroforms like supporting gay civil unions and his informal, casual style. About Pope Francis, influence and legacy. He reshaped the Church with mercy, climate action, and interfaith dialogue, inspiring global social justice movements with Laudato Si as a cornerstone. About Pope Francis's philanthropic work. Francis donated book proceeds to the poor, supported Malala Fund, redirected Vatican funds to refugees, and visited the marginalized to raise awareness. About Pope Francis's advocacy and activism. He championed climate action, migrant rights, interfaith, peace, met Grand Ayatollah al-Sistani in 2021, and pushed for women's roles in church reforms. About Pope Francis's other ventures. Francis appeared in Francesco, 2020, wrote Lumen Fide, visited 45 countries, including a 2021 Iraq trip to promote Christian-Muslim dialogue. About Pope Francis's controversies and challenges. His 2021 Traditionis Custodes limiting Latin Mass sparked backlash. 25. Pneumonia fueled resignation rumors, yet he focused on his mission. About Pope Francis's writings. Francis wrote Laudato Si, 2015, on environmental care, Amoris Laetitia, 2016, on family, and Let Us Dream, 2020, for a Just World. About Pope Francis' persona. At 5'9", with white hair and a gentle smile, Francis's warm demeanor and simple cassock contrasted his firm stances on justice. About Pope Francis's hobbies and interests. Francis loved Argentinian mate tea, supported San Lorenzo football, read theology, avoided TV since 1990, and enjoyed tango music and nature walks. Thanks for watching. If you loved this deep dive into Pope Francis, hit that like button, leave a comment, share it with your crew, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Tell us below which star you want us to cover next.